friends. I'm having my cup of coffee this Monday afternoon. This is my first kind of meal. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I did some intermittent fasting here, because yesterday, the weekend was just a whatever. You know, you fall off the wagon. People offer you all these sugary things and you're like, oh, one would do. And once I take that first bite, it's over with, over. My meal plan for today, and hopefully this whole week, because I've got one more week to my birthday, and I want to be a little bit more toned. Obviously, you can't lose a massive amount. It's not healthy to lose a massive amount, short amount of time. But yeah, I'm going to try to have eggs every day, greens, a lot of greens. I got collards in the freezer and Brussels sprouts and broccoli. And some probably usual chicken. I need to put my hair up here. I did my measurements. Today's Measurement Monday. And I came in at about the same weight as that. And basically the same weight and measurements as last week. Which was around 149 pounds and 33-inch waist and 38 in the hips. No, not 33, 32.5-inch waist. So let me show you my chart so you can see how I peaked up after a weekend of not eating very healthy. I jumped back up a little bit. Still altogether, I'm pleased that I'm not the 165 pounds I was in January. And it's December the 4th now. So I'm thankful for that. And if that's all I get, I'll be grateful where I'm at. And so I hope your weekend went well and you didn't fall off the wagon. What else did I want to share with you? I like to share a tip every now and then and hopefully encourage you to stay motivated. Yeah, let's see here. Is there anything in my ACE manual that would be a good tip to share with you? Like I said, a waist circumference for you if you are female. It varies. It varies. Depends on your height a lot of times and your muscle build or your bone structure, because I've seen some people that have really, you know, big bones and everything. They would have a hard time being like, here it says waist circumference for a low risk is 27.5 inches in the waist for a female. I think I would be bones. See, I'm 30, what did I say, 32 and a half? 32 and a half has me down. It says I'm at a low risk, because a low, it says 27 and a half to 35 inches in the waist. High risk is your over 35 and a half inches is your high, and then over 43 inches is really high. So, you know, no matter what the scale says, you could go by your measurement. And if you can, your goal should be 35 or below. 35 inches in the waist or below at your narrowest point. So when you take off all your clothing, and you get in front of a mirror, and it's your narrowest part of your body, take that measurement. And if you are 35 or below inches around the waist, or 89 centimeters in the waist or below, then you're low. You're in the okay range. Okay? I'm not saying it's, you know, bodybuilding, perfect, bikini competitor type, but you are okay. You're not going to, you should be a little bit healthier. But as you can see, even with this outfit on, I still have that pooch. Because I'm hoping in a week, this will be a little bit firmer and more toned. So I've got a ton of stretch marks loose skin. This is all loose skin here. So, well, let me encourage you with some purpose-driven life again. I know, I hope it's not frustrating to you. Let me sit down over in my spot over by the window where you can see me and not feel like I'm too, I don't know, the lighting. It's always a lighting issue to me, and using my phone is not the best. I know that. I wish I could be kind of, everybody's personality is so different, and everybody's YouTube channel is so different from one another, and those that have the more subscribers and views usually are more perky and motivating. They don't complain too much. So I'm working on that. I'm still trying to work on my Thanksgiving and being grateful. So this morning I taught swimming lessons to second graders. I did some leg presses. I have my little chart that I'm trying to keep up with some activities. I did 20 push-ups, not all at once. Yeah, I think I did 20 push-ups, right? No, I did 40. But I did not do them all at the same time. And then I did my knee raises for my abs. I did get in 35 minutes of cardio. So I've got about 10 more minutes to go that I want to get. That's my goal, is try to get in up to 45 minutes of cardio every day this week until my birthday. Says I will be 43. I figure 40-ish of everything. I still need to do my 10 pull-up attempts, and I hope to show you that, but I'll have to have my son probably video that and everything, and you can see how terrible I am at trying, and you can evaluate to see if I'm able to. I would do it now, but I'll wait and save that for maybe tomorrow. Ooh, another video I want to do maybe this week. I got thinking, you see my eye color and my eye shape, and I was thinking of showing you experimenting and just, you know, do different eye things, eye makeup things, so you can, because that's mainly all the makeup I really wear is eyeshadow maybe and some mascara. It's just quick and easy. You know, I'm not real fancy about that stuff, so I figure maybe you can be the judge of what colors look best on my eyes and go well with me. So, let's see, where are we at? We are all of our abilities come from God. You know that already. Your personality affects whether your YouTube channel is going to be successful. If you don't have the right kind of personality, if you're the type of person that complains a lot, or well, there might be some YouTubers that get a lot of success that are complainers, maybe. I don't know. I try not to watch them because I'm not drawn to people that complain. I want to run away from them. And I don't want to be the type of person that also complains, because that could, or a negative person that would make people run away from me. I want to be the kind of person that's, you know, people will be drawn to. And maybe, you know, and as for personal training or any type of job you have or hobbies you have, a lot of the success will come from the type of personality you have. If you're a very aggressive person, you know, there are certain types of lines of work and hobbies that would be more suited for you than one that's a people pleaser. I think that's my thing sometimes. I want to try to be a yes person sometimes, and I think all the time a yes person can be a bad thing too. You know, you always want to make people happy, which is okay, but there's a line to be drawn. And yeah, not everybody is suited for YouTube channel. Maybe I'm not, but hey, even if no one ever watches it, it's there for me to check out later, and who knows, maybe I can reach, if I reach one person that may need to hear the message that I have to share, then that's all that matters. One person is better than no people at all. I think I don't know how to title my YouTube vlogs. I don't think right now a lot of people are doing vlogs, 12 days of, or Vlogmas. Yes, they're doing Vlogmas. A lot of them are doing Vlogmas. I guess you could call mine that too, but yeah, I want to try to be an encourager and motivator and everything. And I think I'm just not, it's hard to figure out what to do sometimes. I don't know. But yeah, your personality will affect how and where you use your gifts and abilities. You know, woodworkers know, and a lot of times if you're like a person that likes to work alone and you really get you just don't like being around a bunch of people all the time, a lot of people, then you're not cut out for like being in front of a large crowd. You're not cut out for, you're more suited probably for something, an office type thing. Maybe, especially if it's in a church setting, you would be more cut it out to the being, maybe the secretary or something, or treasurer, but maybe not the person that stands in front of the crowd. Your experiences has a lot to do with, can shape where you're headed, you know, in your work or helping others. Like experiences growing up, your family experiences. What did you learn growing up with your family? Well, a lot of times I grew up in a home where I had to take care of my little brothers and sisters an awful lot. And that was very stressful and not getting paid to do it, but then, you know, just forced upon me. So I did learn a lot about children, and that's led me into working with children a lot, and not particularly what I wanted to do, but it's what I'm doing. And people say I'm pretty good at it, but you know, I'm hoping that I will. And I teach Sunday school, 5th graders, right? And they're less intimidating. That's about as high as I could go. When they get to be teenagers and older, it's more intimidating. I don't feel like I have as much of an influence on older people as they do on me. So, you know, being around children all the time, growing up and everything has really impacted where I am now. And what kind of people, what kind of things you did growing up as a kid, you know, and you saw in your family, that's going to impact if you grew up in an abusive home, it's going to impact what you do now as an adult. The type of subjects you liked as a kid in school, just different things, even painful experiences will, like I said, abuse, problems, you've seen addictions in your family, whether you faced them yourself, they're going to kind of shape where you're headed. And God will use those painful things to grow you. And He intentionally allows you to go through painful experiences to equip you to minister to others. So if you think, why is always God allowing suffering in the world or in people that are supposed to be really good people? Like I've known people that they've always kind of been in ministry type thing or something, and something bad really happened, whether their spouse left them or sickness, cancer, or whatever happened, and I believe God allowed it. It's like it says here in this Purpose Driven book, God allows it so you can better help other people. My son, for instance, he went from 4th grade last summer to this summer college level very quickly. He was very delayed, didn't read till he was 11, and through all of that, he could help and encourage those that are struggling educationally and comforting them, other students, you know. So it says He comforts us in our troubles so that we can comfort others. So whenever you're thinking, why? I mean, how could this be happening to a good person or to a person that is, you know, serving the Lord or whatever? He's using that trouble so that you can turn around and help somebody else. When others are troubled, we will be able to give them the same comfort God has given us. So if you want to be used by God, you must understand the powerful truth. The very experiences you have resented or regretted most in your life are the ones you wanted to hide and forget are the experiences God wants to use to help others. Wow, that makes me think about all the challenges I've had growing up and everything I've been through. And I feel like I've been through a lot. I mean, some of you may have been abused physically, emotionally, as well, and verbally attacked a lot. Growing up, you may have also been homeless. Some of you may have added, like, different addictions that has challenged your life. Well, you can turn around and just show other people that compassion. You have more of a heart for compassion for those people. That's, because when I tried to get help one time when I was struggling with abusive situations, some ministers don't know how to minister very well, or they don't have that counseling heart. So all they say is just go to God about it. I'm like, that's not big help. I didn't sense compassion from that minister. So, a person that's been through struggles, even weight loss. If you've been an obese person like I've been, over 200 pounds for many years, struggled with obesity all through, and then growing up, and your family's all obese too, you've lost the weight, you have more of a compassionate heart and understanding of what challenges someone that is trying to lose weight goes through. So, yep, that's what I wanted to share with you today. The difficulties you go through will help you have more love and compassion for those that are struggling with the same thing you went through. God has brought you through so much. He's got you here right now watching my video. So obviously, He's got you through a lot. Something to be grateful for. And think about all those out there in the world that are going through what you just went through, and how you can help them. I guess that's my vlogmas for today, December the 4th. How do I title this? I never know how to title something. I always have to think, okay, what's the message I want to convey? I know some people put down things in their titles for YouTube that have really nothing to do with their YouTube video, and it's just to get them to click on it. I don't want to try to trick you to get you to click on my video. So I'll have a lot of videos that no one has ever clicked on. That's okay. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, so far with the weight loss, I think that's it. The struggles I've been through, whether it were weight loss or the abuse, just all kinds of different things. I think God is wanting to use that, what I've been through, to help others. So what is God wanting to do with the struggles you've already went through and that He's brought you through? How does He want you to go help others? Just be an encouragement today. Think about all that you could do today to help others. I think I'm going to, if I run into that one homeless woman today, I'm going to see when the best time is for her to come over for lunch and just have a talk with her. I think if I have somebody that's homeless come stay here, I'm going to kind of require them to go through the purpose-driven life. Maybe help encourage them that they have a purpose too. Everyone on earth has a purpose. They're not here by mistake. And no matter their struggles, they can do this. I've been here almost 20 minutes, so I'm going to get off right now. And like I said, I encourage you, go drink your coffee, think about what I've said, and just have a great rest of the Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see what comes up. I gotta get my pull-ups in. Have a great day.